Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Power Toy Reviews, and in today's video we will be taking a look at the LEGO City Arctic Set 60192 Arctic Ice Crawler. The set was launched on the 1st of June 2018 and later retired on the 31st of December 2019. The recommended retail price when it was originally released was £15.99p. The current value is £19.87p as of the 5th of November 2023. The set came with 200 pieces and only one minifigure. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first, starting off with the packaging, on the front of the box we see the LEGO City logo in the top left hand corner, followed by the blue brickwork design along the back, and then into the Arctic landscape and the minifigure that was the poster child of this sub-theme. As we go further into the front of the packaging, we see the age recommendation of 6 to 12 years old, the set number 60192, and then the rest of the packaging gives us a fully detailed shot of the set included, the terrain build, and the specimen that they're trying to excavate. When we look at the back of the packaging, we see more images of the set in action. So here we see our Arctic explorer with his cup of coffee as he's just cut out the specimen from the terrain. Then just here we see a shot of the articulation possibilities with the legs. And just down here we've got another image of the explorer up close with the terrain build and a stationary look at the ice crawler in a different position. That's everything with the packaging. Now let's look at the minifigure. So our only minifigure included in the set is the Arctic Explorer. He comes with that nicely dual moulded winter hat with the white sections representing the Sherpa material to keep the Explorer warm, and then the dark azure section is to show the covering. And by removing the hat and giving you a closer look, you see those little blue dots there are where the white plastic and dark azure plastic have been moulded together. With the hat removed, we get a closer look at the face print. It's quite a standard LEGO City face print with the large grin and then the orange glasses on top, and it's moulded in a classic LEGO yellow plastic. The torso and arms are all moulded in that dark azure, and then the dark blue painted details give you a better look at the main sections of the coat that he's wearing, and in the two corners it shows the two pockets. In the flame orangish yellow colour we have the two drawstrings, the zip on the minifigure's left breast pocket, and into the belt design with a bright silver belt buckle. Either sides of the belt buckle are two pouches, and then on the minifigure's right breast we see the white digital device. As we go into the hips and the legs, they're all moulded in that dark blue plastic with zero printing on the front or the sides. There's no printing on the side of the arm, and the hands are moulded in white plastic to represent the Arctic explorer's gloves. As we look at the back of the minifigure, we see a continuation of the dark blue sections, this time showing the hood and then the wrinkles in the material. And then we see another continuation of that flame orangish yellow belt piece, another white digital device on the minifigure's left hand side, and another pouch for more storage. And luckily the minifigure does come with two accessories. The first being the circular saw blade. Included in a lot of these sets, it's again moulded in a dark bluish grey plastic with great moulded detail on the grips for the two handles, the shaping of the circular buzzsaw, and all the different attachment points. And then when put in the hand of the minifigure, they can either hold it straight like so, or vertical like that. The only other accessory that the minifigure comes with is his signature red coffee cup, ideal for holding coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. Now that we've looked at the minifigure, let's now take a closer look at the ice crawler itself. So first off, you can see the consistency with the colours in this theme, the bright orange, the dark azure, the dark blue, and then the areas of light grey and dark grey. And starting from the top, we can see the beautiful Arctic Explorer logo that's on both sides, and that's done by the use of a sticker. We've got a little bit of greebling engine detailing on the bottom. We have a clip which we can use to pop the minifigure's buzzsaw blade. Just like that. And then in the back we have a little containment area where we can even put the minifigure's red cup. And that means that both accessories are safely contained with the set and there's no chance of losing them. On both sides of the set, we see a pair of torches used as the lighting for the set, like the headlights. And then when we lift the cockpit canopy, which is done in that beautiful icy blue transparent plastic, inside the cockpit it's nice and simple. You've got a single lever or lever to control the Arctic ice crawler, and putting the minifigure inside is nice and simple. All we have to do is bend the legs and slightly raise the arms, and the minifigure will sit on the 2x2 studded area here. Then you just have to lean in back, put the arms down, and put the lever into place. Then once you close down the canopy, he is nice and safely ensconced in the cockpit. The only other part on the top section is this large crane claw piece with the big boom, which has 3 articulated sections. And the best part about the main section is not only does it hinge up and down, you can also rotate it like so. And then the claw is perfect when it comes to extracting the specimen. And it can open as wide as you're seeing here, or you can even get it to go nice and close and closed up like this. As we move down to the legs of the ice crawler, the articulation is simple yet effective. So the legs can be straight together like this, or you can hinge them out like so to give them better coverage and weight distribution on the ice. And then each leg has a pair of ratcheting joints in the knee of the set that allow you to even go up as far as here, giving you 180 degrees of articulation. And then down at the feet, you've got a loosely attached foot pad, which is connected via the low friction Technic pins in the ankle of the set. And on each leg, it has a sticker detail of the hazard lines and an access hatch for any maintenance that might need doing. And then on the underside, it's quite plain. There's not much going on underneath, but it keeps it nice and simple. So that's everything with the ice crawler. Now let's take a closer look at the terrain build. So as you can see, it's all contained on a large 6 stud by 6 stud plate. And a lot of the main sections of the terrain is built up with the large sloped brick pieces and some of the smaller, more thinner ones. The ice sections are represented in that beautiful icy transparent blue colour plastic with the window pieces. And then the main specimen section is just in the centre, and the idea is in a play situation or in universe, the Arctic explorer would come along with the buzzsaw. He'd cut into these sections here, and then he'd use the claw piece on the ice crawler to lift up the cutaway section, and inside is a perfectly preserved ice age rat or mouse of some kind. And when we remove the specimen from the icy block, here's a closer look. It's of course the mould used for scabbers in the Harry Potter theme. And no, that's not a printed detail, that's a part of the flashing where the plastic comes away from the injection. And then the printed details on the rat are the 2 eyes either side. And it's moulded in primarily a dark tan colour of plastic. So that brings us to the end of the close-up portion of the video. I'll now take you back and I'll give you my final thoughts. So overall, I think the set as a whole is fantastic. all the different play possibilities and the way you can interact not only with the main ice crawler in the set and the minifigure, but also with the terrain build. The way how you get to, in a play scenario, cut away at the terrain, extract the ice block, and then further cut into it to get the specimen out, is really fun and really enjoyable. I mean, I remember when I was building the set, after it was complete, I couldn't get enough of playing around with all the different articulation points, getting different forms of stance and different positions, trying to get it as low to the ground or as high off the ground as I possibly could. And it's really a lot of fun, and all the different ratcheting joints, it's, I couldn't get enough of it, quite frankly. And then with all like the different articulation points with the crane piece, it's honestly so much fun. It really is. And I guess if there was any improvements I'd like to make with the set, I think definitely having the top half section with the ability to rotate, whether it's 180 degrees or 360 degrees, would really help add to the play possibilities. And then the same with the crane section, because as much fun as it is getting to move the crane arm the way you can, having that extra added form of articulation, even if it's just bringing it out to 90 degrees, would really help in a play situation, But overall, I do really like the set. If it was still available on store shelves today, I would definitely recommend it. And if you've liked the video, please feel free to hit the like button, leave us a comment of your favourite part, and don't forget, if you're not already, please subscribe. So without further ado, I hope you've had a geektacular time, and I will see you in the next video. See you soon.